All right, friends, so let's talk about entity stacking, why it's important for local SEO, and why it's especially important in this era of AI search. So Google's AI works off of what's called a knowledge panel or knowledge graph, and it has created one of these for each business that it recognizes. Okay, and this is not the case for all businesses, but this is what it should be working off of. If you've given Google and Google's AI enough information about your business, it functions off of a knowledge graph. So one way that we can get more clarity, give more clarity to Google and less ambiguity about who your business is and what you do and where you do it, is to do what's called entity stacking. Because there can be other businesses out there with the same name as you, there can be other businesses out there with similar attributes, but this way you give very clear entity reinforcement by stacking different entities, so different profiles online that are related to your business. So let me show you how to do that with local business schema. So here we go. This is some local business schema. Okay, now based on the business, you can even get more specific, as in the type of business, the industry. But this is pretty basic. But you can see, business name. These are all placeholders for clients. The organization, the URL, phone number, price range, the actual address if they have one, geo coordinates, hours, and then here's what I'm talking about. This is entity stacking. So same as, okay, so this business up here is the same as this Facebook account, this Instagram account, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, X, Pinterest, Google, Yelp, BBB, TripAdvisor, Nextdoor, MapQuest, Foursquare, Chamber of Commerce, or this, in this case, Ventura Chamber. And then, if you have the ability to get into Wiki, and there could be many, many more of these, right? But it is essentially telling Google that this is the same business, okay? And then once you've created this, of course, you want to put it on your site, on your homepage, and then you can use the rich results tool here. Let me see where this is. There we go. So this is just the Google rich results. You can test the code first, right? And it'll tell you whether it's valid or not. And then once it's on your page, you can test it right here. And that is how you can do entity stacking for your local business.